Next thing is to find a case for it, which will be impossible, but it's another journey we'll take. Oh, and also the end stone to this balance as well is, to the balance cock, is a diamond, which is really cool. Get that in there, give it a shake. Oh man, the balance is so free for being such an old and worked on watch. It's so amazing. I just found a key that fit both. All right. So, I purchased 2 of these eBay cases, one white and one yellow. One is called a main liner, and one is just a bar over crown, more like a railway case. This one's yellow. If you guys are familiar with eBay, I'm sure you've seen them. I want to see if they were good quality, if they'd fit any 16 size lever set pocket watch. Let's look at the main liner. I got this cool logo on the top here. But it seems like they're pretty decent quality. Threads feel pretty good. It is a lot different from what I'm used to. Usually you see the old and weathered, aged nickel cases, and this is so shiny in comparison. And I wonder if this square is standardized. I'm sure it is. Does it have a, oh, it does have a sleeve. Huh, I wonder how they work without lever set. Because you see they have 2 openings, 4 levers. So they probably work for pendant set and lever set. Let's see. One at 11 and one at 1. But they don't have one down here at 5. So, pendant set watches that are lever set but no hunting, or open face I should say, but no hunting I guess. You might have to cut a slot for hunting if you wanted to put a watch in sideways. This is the main liner. Let's see the bar over crown. Again, they're pretty nice. Oh, interesting. When they plated this one, they got the stem plated as well. See that? If it'll focus here. Probably because of the light reflecting. Oh, yeah, you can see the square actually got plated as well. Huh. Well, these are 175 bucks on eBay, which is kind of pricey, but I think it's worth it. There's so many movements that have been kind of abandoned because their case was gold, and so the people just sold the case for gold value and left with a bunch of movements that don't have homes. And so this is a good solution for that. It's kind of what I'm doing here with this Illinois. This is the old style of case that I'm used to, which is just like a nickel finish. And the problem is, this is a display case, you know, for movements. It's from Hamilton, and I put an Illinois in it, so for one I have to change that. But it snaps off, and so this is a lever set movement, and snapping this off every single time is not ideal. But you can see the Hamilton insignia here. So there's that. So we're going to pop this out and install it in this main liner case. That is my plan. You see the huge difference from a weathered nickel to this newer plated one. Okay. Alrighty, how are we going to do this? This is a pretty movement. It has that tuxedo stripe finish on the movement, which is really nice. And they gilded all the screws. And actually this screw needs to be replaced, the click screw. I believe it's the threads on the movement that are bad, as opposed to the threads on the screw. And when it screws down, it just kind of keeps turning. It doesn't screw down tight. So the threads are definitely messed up. And it doesn't hold the click down properly so that it comes up. And it doesn't allow it to be in action with the spring to allow the ratchet wheel to work, or to click back and forth. So we have to change that out. I love this Illinois dial and the purple hands. This is not a sunburst dial, but it's very similar. I like the finish, how it's wavy and kind of like a sunburst, but this is definitely a cool watch. I believe this is it's from 1923. It's a grade 706 and it's a 19 jewel. The kind of red lettering and red settings to the jewels, and then gilded screws. It's pretty. Okay. Curious how the case screws will line up with this case. I'm hoping this fits in there well. Oh my gosh. does. Wow. That fit in there better than I thought. Also curious how the case back will screw down and hopefully not bind on the case screws, on the movement screws. Or the case screws, yeah. That worked out well. Okay. That's actually pretty amazing. Wow. That fit in there really, really well. And, this is super important, the lever set also fit in that notch. Almost centered. That'll give it room to swing out as well. So that is very cool. And it sets, the square fit in nice. Love this dial. Okay. I wonder if the top and back are the same. One last look at it. Let's see. Okay. So that's kind of what I was worried about. The case screws are binding with the case back. Let's see if the front will fit on there better. See if there's less of a lip. Well, kind of. Oh, there is less of a lip. There is. Okay, so there's a front and back. So this here, this lip right here is definitely more narrow than this. So this is definitely the top of the watch. Okay. Oh, cool. We did not need to cut that down. Have you guys ever bought a pocket watch with one of these cases off of eBay or off of another sales site? I've seen them on a couple, I think 992Es, 992Bs, 950s. Take off this plastic. Oh, I got somebody at my front door. Oh, 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Amazon just dropped me off a RAM. I don't remember buying RAM, but I got some now. Okay. Well, I wish I had a movement to put in that bar over crown. I'm thinking about buying there's a 992E that has a beautiful dial and hands that just literally needs a case on eBay that I'm thinking about buying. There's a Bun Special 23 jewel with a motor barrel that I'm thinking about buying. It's not the 60 hour. There's also 992Bs I'd love to buy to put in this bar over crown case. I think that'd be nice. If you guys had a case like this, what would be the perfect movement to display? This was just something I had from basically a parts watch that we restored. But I'd like to put an exceptional watch in here. I just don't know which one yet. Yeah. I wonder if I could fix that screw. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, it doesn't even turn out. So it's the threads that are in that barrel bridge that just turn, and the only way to get this out of here is to kind of lift up on the click and spin the screw, unscrew it, and it kind of wiggles its way up. And so the proper way, would be to rethread the barrel bridge. But I wonder if it's close enough that I could put a slightly oversized screw in. I'd have to plate the screw, but a slightly oversized screw, and see if it would work with the threads, or if they're complete mush. Of course, we have to rethread it. But it's something to think about. And it has to be a shouldered screw for the click as well, because I don't believe the post that comes up is tall enough. I think it has to be a shouldered screw so the click can actuate on it. Yeah. Wish I could get this to work to show you how this runs. But I need the screw, so we're not gonna half-ass something. I found if you half-ass a job, it makes the job far more work than if you would have just done it right the first time. So that is, I think, it that I wanted to show about these two cases. I'm glad this looks really good. I don't know if it would look better in gold, if it would accent the gilded screws, but I got just the white case because of the dial and hands. But I wonder if a gold case would really make all the gold pop. But yeah, so I just want to show you these two cases, what the movement I was installing in here, and that's about it. When I get that hopefully a 992E to install in here, when I get that, I'll make a video of cleaning the watch and oiling it and everything, and then installing it and show you guys how it looks. It has a boxcar dial, the boxcar number dial, which is super nice. So yeah, I think that's it for right now. If you tuned in, thank you very much. And leave a comment on what movement should go in here, or what you would pick, so I have some ideas on what to look up. So yeah, thank you guys very much, and I hope you guys have a great day.